Yo, it's Teebz. I feel like Outriders really needs a PvP mode. Like, I'm actually afraid for Outriders because the expeditions aren't going to be enough to keep players in this game for too long. I mean, the game's been out for 18 days. People have been grinding the game really hard. In 3 months, are they still going to be grinding the game really hard? I really don't think so, man. See, like, maybe 10 years ago, Outriders could have came out and been perfectly fine the way it is. But currently, we're in, like, the multiplayer era of video games. Like, if you don't have multiplayer, not going to work out too good. Other than franchises that are completely established as being single player games, like, you know, kind of like Fallout, even though it has some multiplayer aspects, I don't think Outriders is going to last too long without a PvP mode. I also think that Outriders is not going to get a PvP mode, unfortunately. I think PvP would have been a great addition at launch. It should have been something that was thought of and implemented into Outriders. But currently, I don't think there's any way they're going to add PvP because it's a lot of work, man. Especially for a game that is a PvE game, and then trying to add PvP, that's really hard because there would be so many balancing issues, and especially with Outriders. All the different guns, all the different perks, all the different skills, all the different bleed effects. They would have to completely change like a lot of stuff to make multiplayer and PvP even possible, in my opinion. And if they even implemented PvP, there would be massive balance issues for years after they added PvP. I mean, that happens with every game though. Battlefield, Call of Duty has been doing lots of balancing things. It's been out for a while, so... And that's just like, you know, gunplay. So adding all these different skills that stun enemies, you know, all the bleed effects, they would have to completely change everything. But currently, as the game sits, if it's not being injected with like monthly content and more end game content, I just don't see it lasting that long, man. And when you get bored of the end game, the only thing you really have left to do is like make a new character and play the story again. It might not be appealing to a lot of people. I know it's not really appealing to me. I got my Pyromancer at level 30. I'm gearing him up in the end game, but I really don't have an urge to make another class. So with everything I said, I would still like to see him do PvP because that would be sick. And who knows, man, maybe they can make PvP dope. Maybe they're like the one company who would really make it like dope, you know? But I just think there'd be so many issues, man. I'm really interested to see where Outriders goes because right now everyone's in the honeymoon effect. Brand new game, new stuff, trying everything out. Everyone likes it. But in 3 months, we'll see what happens. We'll see if people are still grinding extremely hard for all the legendaries and all the loot, leveling up their character, getting all the armor. Like, it's going to start getting really boring for people, man. And eventually people are just going to get everything. So we'll see what happens, man. It's been Teebz. Peace out.